MLB The Show 2026. Lo acabo de descargar. Un rato aquí con ustedes. Aló. ¿Todo bien? No se está escuchando. Ya. Ahora sí, ¿no? Sí.
Batting third, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
¡Ey! Oh, that's low. Oye, pero en verdad no sé un segundo. Shohei Otani, ¿por qué no puede Otani? Claro. Una acción. Oye. Otani, pues. Vétela. Ah, estoy viendo. Normalón. No puedo cambiar como lo puse. Guárdámosla ya. Cayó.
We got a ground rule double. Two bases.
No. Ok, pensé que no es. Freddie Freeman. Perfecto, lo boté. ¡Ey! Quédate parado, maldito. Porque a mí no me gusta que me estén explicando. Ando. Este. Lo voy a matar, lo voy a matar, lo voy a matar.
Ball, that's
Trae tres
inside.
coches. ¿No? Mucha gente. No entiendo bien todavía cómo ocurre, pero bueno.
Batting fifth, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Pobre. No, no es malo, no es malo. Un fly. Flycito. ¿Oíste? Flycito. Yes.
Batting fifth, catcher Will.
Guardalo ahora sí. Oh, chico, otro fly.
Batting
Son
sixth,
comí que está
third
la gente.
baseman Max Muncy.
Vaya, pues. Ok.
Batting seventh, left fielder
Máximo
Hernandez.
segundo. Bueno. No jodas, te vas a ponchar. Cuerde mamador.
Yeah! Yep, that ball went out.
Batting
Se
eighth,
fue.
second baseman Ernie Completo.
That's the ball. Ball. Ball, that's outside. Did he go? Hey, two. Hey. No, he's out.
Grande, Dani, qué grande, Dani. Dime un ron, muchacho. Con nada más y nada menos que Chohei. Android, el robot, la bestia.
That ball's foul.
Cayó, cayó, cayó.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hey. Ball one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Está confuso aquí.
Hey.
Right one. Trae dos. Uno curvo. Trae tres, Vladimir.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Tranquilazo, tranquilazo. Pues bien. Oye.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
No importa, le metimos dos. Chohei.
Off the plate, ball one. Hey! Ball, that's out. Three! Hey! Ball, that's down. That's ball two.
por medio. Traidor. Se lo peleamos.
Hey! Ball one.
Adentro, juega.
Three!
Wow. Un brazo con dos envases. No le voy a decir más nada.
Up next, for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Lo bañó. No sé por qué hice eso si niña lo va llevando a Se fue. De foul.
Foul! Yeah!
Up next, for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. Up next, for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That ball's foul!
Voy a practicar el fildeo porque siendo una estupidez en fildeo. Se tiro pura recta porque me batí. No pasé, son malos, me batí.
Ahí!
Lo ponché. Vale, no del todo. Trae uno. Tranquilo, eso primero.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
البانات. Claro que sí. Flag. Oh, sí se fue.
Ahí. That's a ball.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
Ball, that's just out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Anthony Santander.
That's outside.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down.
No, ponme sal. Ponme sal. Maldita sea. Joder, pero yo quiero. Pero en este maldito juego no puedo hacer nada. O sea, no hay más equipo tampoco. Ay, no entiendo. ¿Yo compré el maldito juego completo o no? Ya, yo no quiero jugar este maldito juego primero. Me pelaron, pues. Metieron fue la monda. $80 este maldito juego y no puedo hacer nada. Pero ajá, tengo que cargar algo más. Ok.
Salió Soto. La pelota se va.
The first ever regular season Major League Baseball game in London.
Aaron Judge.
This is a collection of the best players in the world right now.
We started out in Tokyo and we ended up in Canada.
Campeones mundiales de forma consecutiva.
Es el idioma.
Baseball is the language we all speak.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Eso sube un poquito.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Let's explore all of the gameplay options to help you decide which options are best for you. If drifting ball is selected, if auto fielding is
Maldición, pero que yo no quiero estar aquí, yo quiero jugar. No, pero que yo quiero dormir esta vez. Maldición, no puede ser. Me jodieron con el juego.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Can't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's the done of a grand? Here, but you man to the me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting on. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Would you be would be more than that to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion, hot for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up that to all and pull up. Giddy up me, I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Knock find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But no man at all, you no look for them way. You look good enough to guess no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion? What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how are you?
Baseball, the soundtrack of America. Yet some of its greatest songs and some of its greatest legends.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left.
Looking for me? Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta soak those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You're just a dirty. I'm a dirty New York who love to crack. Over your head, I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, bait, tossing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed Mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Make peace with it, then I put it shame. Took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust, and on anything I put my name. Mark for life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Hey yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean darts. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi and truck jury. Waving woo flags at the podium, harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of 4 main. Blasting styles,
tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames at your favorite rapid show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ball bucker masses. If the price is right, I to life. Head cracked so many times and head cracked up. Call up the monkeys, sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we polying with the disco ball spins and alligator villas. New Year's 4 million is falling out the ceiling. Hey, yo, Pico green, fatigues on some cream. It's like the 90s beat the dream. Leather pants, Stan Smiths and blings. 850 a rag on it, we kings. Ran every project, they know us, the glow's up. Slang came out of apartments. The gift mark, my word to solar. Never a myth, rhymes hit harder than a crowbar. Similar to Ozark, all in it. D-boys, the soldiers then lieutenants. Generals, the flow wash, you white thugs in minutes. Some of y'all lost limbs from minds, no repentance. All winners we mitten. Heat club, where's your mittens? Mine, they grumpy, get funky like chitlins. Siblings, the streets is horrid, tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together, just us, one amendment.
Maldición si te el mordicho.
Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mics from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mics from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again.
should stop and see what you've been doing to me. I can't take much more. I'm on fire, I'm burning. I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. Ain't no place for hiding. You can try to, but the writing's on the wall. Ooh. I just keep on giving till I just can't keep on living anymore. And it's bad news. And it's bad news. And it's bad news. I got bad news. And it's bad news.
10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro, this fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo, he see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones of Wailers, Jesus Candles, Bodegas. Always playing some gangstar, who is that they gon' say nah? Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords, already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out the stars. So let the start. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Pulled another on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premier, you my because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew why tying up our baby shoes. What was waiting that brood and the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
Seguro, mujer, soy el
Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
Baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited. To be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. And now the DH, Tim
Leading off the
Zito.
ball game here this afternoon, the designated hitter, Tim Zito.
Let's go, Stars!
Ain't nobody out now.
The 0-1 offering.
Can't even touch you.
Out to short.
1-1-1.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Did well to see that fastball off the outside edge and go with it, punching it to the opposite field. Alexander Reyes digs in. He's earned attention from college coaches and pro scouts alike, and when this season ends, he could have a big decision to make. Start a college career or take the next step into professional baseball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Out to short. Fires to second.
He's out.
That is a
He's out.
terrific double play.
Batting third, catcher, Sean Martin.
We head back to the top of the order.
Number
Tim
2, designated
Zito
hitter,
digs in now.
Tim
1 for 1
Zito.
so far, led off the game with a single. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throws off line and he's in there. With his base stealing ability, you're always holding your
Batter
breath
number
as
10,
soon as he gets
shortstop,
aboard. They
Alexander
knew he would probably be going, and they still couldn't keep him out of scoring position.
Good. Nobody better up there.
Line, and that's a base knock.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh no! A huge base running mistake there. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle.
One.
Reyes. That's the most
Got it.
efficient you can be. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Alexander Reyes stepping in now, one of the top high school prospects in the country. He already has his sights set on the MLB Draft Combine, but he'll need to be projected to go in the first 5 rounds to score an invite. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, and that's a dinger. And that one fouled off.
See it, drive it.
Now
kid.
here's
See
the
it,
0-2.
drive it.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They get out of it. Inning. Well, it's a 1-run ball
number 9,
game.
second
And here at the plate, Murray Kaminsky.
Come on, Bill.
2-1 now. Grounder to the left side. Reyes. He showed good patience and discipline in working the count, and it paid dividends. This next at bat looms very large. And next, the cleanup hitter, Sam Gomez Phelps. And the 0-1 now. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first.
He's out.
Ball game. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. Welcome one and all to high school baseball. Alexander Reyes digs in. He's talked openly about his love for Michigan. Posters on his bedroom wall, watches all their games on TV, all things Wolverines ever since he was a kid. Always been his dream to play there, and the way he's swinging it this season, he's trending towards making it happen. Popped up. Mesa under it. And makes the catch.
Batter, number 10, shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
Come on, Gordon. Hey, let her rip one time.
This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That's gotta feel good. And that gives them the lead. It's 3-1. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Inaho settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. Home half of the sixth, and now the first baseman, Nathan Lux. Bouncer out to short. Picks it up. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Bulldogs, center fielder number 12.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Alexander Reyes batting now, a name you could be hearing a lot this summer. One of his goals is earning a trip to the MLB Draft Combine. Batista to second, that's one. That double play ends it right here. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that. Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the top college teams in the country are here, evaluating prospects who can raise any program ceiling. But today's also a chance for all of us to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game and celebrate their high school careers before the next stage in front of their Alexander Reyes at the plate now. He's had the University of Michigan in his sights since Little League. And with his play on the field, he's got a shot to turn that dream into reality. Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. On 0-1, the delivery. That's ripped toward center. And there's one away. Reyes stepping in. Now it falls on him to come through with an RBI.
Hey!
The 0-1. Base hit. One run is in. Fires to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. And they lead by 2. That's all they needed. Just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Sean Martins getting ready to hit. And now the 3-1 pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Take the base.
Up next for the Stars.
And now the right fielder, Derek Bryan. Line drive, that's a base knock. 1 run comes in. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. Nice job of staying disciplined in that bases loaded spot. He didn't sell out for pull side power, but lined it to center and brought home the run. The pitch gets away. From his knees, the throw. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run showing. We're at the end of 2. The Stars. Runners on the corners and 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Fernando Raimo.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
Grounder to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. 2 left on base, and it's still a 4-1. So digging in, Alexander Reyes, 1 for 2. James leads off of first with 2 away. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Keon Kershaw, the next to hit. Outfield pretty shallow here. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Throw safe. Two outs and runners at first and second. Now a chance for Alexander Reyes. 1 for 3.
Here we go. No one better.
And that one fouled off.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. And that's the third out. 2 left on. Drew James now at the plate.
Throw him the dark one.
And the tying run's at the plate. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. And now a spinning throw to first. And they get the out. Now it's the second baseman, Leo Rivera. 0-2, here's the pitch. Airs. And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Reyes with a quality performance in this one, but most importantly, helped get his team the win on Senior Day. With the pressures of scouts and college coaches in attendance, he proved he has the potential to get a shot to the next level. It's all about taking this momentum and carrying it with him to help his team make a deep playoff run.
Just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness. Walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugs. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. Each time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Said the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you staying, you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you trying hard on 'cause the little sister. Now I'm standing alone in this kitchen, singing sad songs, but I'm knowing that this don't last long. If you leaving, then leave 'cause your bag's gone. But just know you can never come back home.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness.
The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. This first postseason game is a chance for these teams to extend their championship hopes one more day, and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. Alexander Reyes at the plate now, facing decisions most high school seniors can only dream of. Go play college ball or sign and chase the pro route right away. Not a bad spot to be in. He'll certainly have a lot of options if he chooses the college path.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Pick up the ball.
Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see, just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Here's the catcher, Sean, and now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out, he can't scramble back in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alexander Reyes. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. 1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning.
Here you go. Let it fly out right here.
Ripped to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Alexander Monticelli. 0-2, rocks and fires. Out to short, Reyes. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Bulldogs, third baseman number
Runner at first, 1 away.
Good job. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Reyes, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Come on, Central. Come on, Central.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a rocket. And that's a base hit. The throw to second, headed for the plate, comes in to score. We head back to the top of the order. William Jefferson, the next to hit. On the ground, out to short, Reyes. One gone. Now it's the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. He hits a fly to center. Inaho gets there under it and makes the catch. One gone and a runner on at first. And now the first baseman, Nathan Lux. 1-2 pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Oh no, he threw it to home.
Up next for the Bulldogs, center fielder number 12.
Walter Inaho digs in now. The Bulldogs down to their last strike. On the ground, Reyes. On the run, throw to first. And safe.
No, he's in there,
he
safe.
busted it down the line for that infield single. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Next is the designated hitter, Johnny Rosario.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
Enright is just one strike away. This one hit to second might be it. One runs in and safe at first. Some strange defense there. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Up next for the Bulldogs, the left fielder number 22, Carlos.
Here's the left fielder, Carlos Baez. And the tying run at second. Lifted in the air, right field. Ball game. Reyes with a really strong game here to keep them moving along in the playoffs. The state semifinals are next, and he'll have another chance to impress while pushing towards a championship berth. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Ben Gelman. So up next, Jeremy Haskett. Payoff pitch. Out to short. Reyes. There's one. On to first, but not in time, and a run scores. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's gotta love seeing that. No outs, runner at first. Alexander Reyes at the plate. Now, you talk about full circle moments. He grew up rooting for Michigan, and now the coaches in Ann Arbor are recruiting this young hitter. All while this one swung on, hit very well. Way back there, gone! It just got out of here. On that slow changeup, he may have been expecting the hitter to be out in front, but he did a good job at the plate to keep the weight back and unload on it. Great hitting. Two outs, runner on first base. And here's the catcher, Will Batts.
Let's go, Stars.
Hey, no one better make a pitch right here, huh? Two down, two down.
Grounds this one to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up
Not what you want to do with that infield single. Rolled over a pitch that you should step through and line the other way. But a hit's a hit, and now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at bat.
No one bet.
That one's socked to left field. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate, relay, throw home. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Here's the catcher, Sean Martins.
Catcher, Sean Martins.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
And the 1-2. There goes the runner.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Throw down to second and beats him by plenty. Caught stealing. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. He's already homered in this ball game. With the runner at second, the batter is thinking big. He doesn't want to just move the runner along. He wants to drive in the run and pick up the RBI. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one has a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Around from second, the tying run. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Sean Martins getting ready to hit.
Sean Martins.
Keep it going now. Keep it going.
To the right side.
All right, hang on. Right here.
One gone. Go-ahead run on base. Derek Bryan, the next to hit.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Fly out to center field. Haskett glides in towards the infield. The relay to third, throw behind the runner, and doubled off. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Stellar Sports Complex. On to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Keon Kershaw. On the ground.
One.
It's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Batter number 2.
Next to hit, Alexander Reyes. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. Oh, and 1.
Wait for a good one. Let's go, Stars.
Let's go, Reyes.
What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. In the air to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Two outs and runners at first and second. Sean Martins now at the plate. The 0-1 offering. Right side, collects. And that ends the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 7th inning up next. The Stars on top, 7-4. So 2 on and 2 out. Keon Kershaw will hit next. On the ground, right side, and handles that one. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Reyes with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level. The high school state championship. Runner at first, nobody out.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Callaway gets there under it. One away. And now at the plate, Murray Kaminsky.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
And here's the 0-2. To the right side, Dobbs steps on the bag for one. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. One gone, runner at first. Alexander Reyes stepping in now. It's been a breakout year for him. About to graduate and getting recruited by his dream school, Michigan. Now finds himself in another big spot here in the state championship, trying to bring home the title. Late on that fastball. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed.
Oh, near me like a big dog, right time.
That one hit to right. 2 down. We head back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Tim Zito. On the ground, out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alexander Reyes. Swing and a miss. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. This one in the air, center field. Cortez under it. And makes the catch. Base hit. And here comes the runner. The throw home. Safe. He scores, and it's a one-run game. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Sean Martin's the next to hit. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field. Segura moving in on this one. And makes the grab. The inning is over, and it could have been. And next, the cleanup hitter, Sam Gomez-Phelps.
Hey, we got one out right here.
And he delivers.
2-2-2.
Grounds it to short. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Sammy Ayers. Popped up. Kaminsky settles underneath it. And that's the final out. Their quest for a state title ends as they fall short in this one. Reyes with a solid overall game, but the team fell short of the ultimate prize. State runner-up is a great accomplishment and a memory that'll last forever. Despite the loss, he showed the scouts and college coaches on hand that he has the toolbox to take his game to the next level.
road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more.
I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they matching the vitamins, late to the session.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Cartier frames, a professor friend. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in a minute. I took a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stern up bookings, I keep a 3-piece. Dummy and a couple of beats. I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the back. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash. This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
So far, what's your assessment of this session? How's he doing?
Robert, teams are looking for a sure thing at shortstop, and it's been a struggle for him. He's got a ways to go.
Yeah, he seems to be struggling with confidence, but there is time if he can turn it around.
Look, if he can finish strong, he's showing he's got some potential. You see some defensive strength, but also there's a lot to improve on before a team can realistically commit to him.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action. here at the plate, Alexander Reyes.
Alexander Reyes.
Swings and sends a laser to right. And that's that. They leave one runner at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Antone Spanos. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Alexander Reyes. 0 for 1 so far.
Reyes.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Way back there, and it one-hops the wall. One run comes in, runner around third. Also in to score. One out and a runner at second. And now the DH, Trey Corbett. 1-2 pitch. Swings and flares it. And a base hit coming around third. Throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alexander Reyes. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. Late on that fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Home run. It just got out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. Seemed like he might not have hit it hard enough to leave the yard, but it had just enough carry to get over his glove and out of here for a dinger. Great effort in the outfield all the same. And now the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. He's already gone yard in this game. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Find the ball.
One runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Trey Corbett getting ready to hit.
Corbett.
Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 15-6.
Now batting, the right
one out
fielder,
and two
number
on.
21,
Digging in, Alan Golden. Now the payoff pitch. Here's a high chopper.
Pick up the ball.
That's an out. Now the third baseman, Ken Franco. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swings and flares it. Base hit, one run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Man on at first, Lauren Harrington will hit next.
Lauren Harrington.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounds this one to short. To second, there's one. To first, double play. Nicely done. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Top of the seventh here, Alexander Reyes now at the plate.
Reyes.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job right there.
Trey Corbett, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Trey Corbett.
Hey! 0-2 2-2, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's ball 2.
Throw.
He's
Safe.
safe.
Two and 2 now. Next
Ball,
offering is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Runner goes again. Swinging a rocket. It's carrying. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. 2 out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Barry Ritchie. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. Oh, nice stop at first. Not going to get the runner. It's up the line. Anytime you can keep the tying run off the bases. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now at the dish, A.J. Lamar. And there's a hit. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. In there, runner scores. And they cut the lead to 2. Here's the center fielder, Dwayne Ferris. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one hit to second might be it. Flips it, and that's the ball game.
You're out.
That wraps up this year's MLB Draft Combine. What a thrill to see these young prospects showcase their skills and boost their stock for the draft. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
With the 9th pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Alexander Reyes.
Los pongo a bailar la pelúa. Y el que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que el estilo Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. No contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush, ya me aburraste. Y yo así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre para siempre se va a escuchar porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Mírame lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, eso no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este año. Lo llevé por la escuela, todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en las filas, nadie se me cuela. Chequi Morena, Chequi Morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, ustedes baking. Busca el ti tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick. Y voy a seguir en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick, y voy a seguir en mi pick.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 3, it's Greg Amsterdam with my guys, Yonder Alonso, Dan Plesac. A brand new Top 100 Prospect Rankings has been released, something we like to dive into around here. And, of course, there are some new exciting names to get to know. Now, guys, what does it mean to a young player to be named one of the top 100 prospects in baseball? Dan, what did it mean to you back in the day?
Heightened expectations, right? You kind of have a target on your back. Everyone in your organization knows, hey, you're the top dog. Everybody's coming after.
And you were that as a flame-throwing lefty. But what about you? You were a top prospect as well, Yonder.
Yeah, and there's some expectations, right? You run away from it or you accept it. When you put on those cleats, when you're on that field,
you want to embrace that and let everybody know who you are.
The pressure's real. Hopefully they can handle it like the two of you guys.
I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how far we can go.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Columbus Clingstones. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off in just a minute. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Alexander Reyes, a first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. Fly ball, right field. And that's the third out. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium. Grounds this one up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jay.
Welcome back to Clingstones at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped towards third. The throw to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Alexander Reyes. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. A moment to treasure, his first homer at the AA level. That's gotta feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Line drive, dumps one into left. And the go-ahead run into scoring position, one away. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Drew Compton. And that'll load the bases.
Ball four.
Four-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Logan Braunschweig. And here's the 0-2. Base hit, one run is in. Here comes the throw. Oh, caught up in a rundown. And he's got no chance, he's out. Well, there's always a lot of risk when you blow through the stop sign. On that play, he got a little too aggressive. The crowd's standing now in a one-run game in the 9th inning. That one in the air to center field. Hicklin gets there under it. Ball game. Reyes with a terrific day at the plate in his professional debut. He looked comfortable in the box, which isn't a given for players just starting their career in the pros. Some really nice poise, and we'll see how he carries that forward. time in his AA career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Columbus Clingstones. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Up now, every ball club needs an answer when it gets punched. They'll try to provide it here in the leadoff spot. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases.
Oh, man, you smoked that one. Good job, good job.
Man on at first. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Drew Compton. On a line for a base hit.
You're going.
Coming to the plate. Scores easily. Comes through with the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Oh no, he threw it to home. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there.
The left fielder, number 23, Francisco
Reyes digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. And beats it. Safe. 2 away and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Drew Compton. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, Shane Sasaki. Kicks and delivers. On the ground. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting the
at the plate, Alexander Reyes.
Shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
And that one fouled off. Here's a fly to center. Sasaki under it and makes the catch. So 2 down. Alexander Reyes now at the plate. Strike 1. Could be extra bases on this one. He turns and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. And they put the tag on. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 9th inning coming up. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, number 18. Valdez is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, Patelli. The underhand flip. That'll end the evening's action. Reyes did well in the losing effort. Notched 3 hits in the game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. And now, Dominic Patelli.
The second baseman, Dominic Patelli.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball, right side. The throw to second. of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Alexander Reyes.
Alexander Reyes.
Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Fly ball to right. Hendrick settles underneath it. And a quick out, number one. Carter Graham digs in now. On the ground to second, might be two. Flips it, there's one. And that's all they'll get. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Clingstones batting.
The shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
And foul ball. Ouch, that one drills the pitcher. Not in time. Safe.
Nice shot right there.
No trouble beating out the infield hit. Good hustle down the line. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. No outs. Runner at first. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Drew Compton. And ball four. Two aboard.
Take your base.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Logan Braunschweig. In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, the count even at one.
Here we go, Logan.
On the ground, out to short. Can't come up with it. And everybody's safe. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Chadwick Trump.
Your turn right here.
Now a fly ball to right center.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ethan Workinger. 0-2 now. This to third, Collier. Feeds to second, out there, and that's two. Try to sneak one. Go ahead run on base. Now at the dish, Carter Graham. Grounder left side. And that's the end of the inning. One runner left on base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. 1 for 2.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. And the pitch. That one in there. And the count is 0-2. Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the third. Collier tags the runner for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. No outs, runner at first. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Shane Sasaki. Grounds it to short. High bouncer into the outfield, that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Bottom of the ninth inning and a chance for the home team to get a walk-off in this tie game. Alexander Reyes getting ready to hit. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. winning run stands at second.
The first baseman, number 33.
In the dirt, but kept it close. No action. Count moves to 1-1.
Let's go, Drew.
On the ground to third, gloves it. Throw to first in time. One away, winning run at second. 0-2, here's the pitch. That one out to right. Great effort to haul it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Chadwick Trump, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. And a base hit right there. And they hold the winning run at third here as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one. He showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. This next at-bat is going to be critical. In there, got the strikeout looking. And that ends the... We're in extras here. Alexander Reyes now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Tying run waits at the plate. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And that's a foul ball. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. And there's nobody out, and the potential tying and winning runs on base. On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win.
Girls jump up to this, non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy, what's on the done of McGuire? Here, much man to the they all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in me and me think where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in. Why should you be good, be good and take to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot dive on. All you got to do is be true, so let's satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time.
Alexander Reyes, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Montgomery Biscuits. And now the shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
Keep it going now, keep it going.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Next to hit, Drew Compton. The 0-1. In the dirt, but kept it close. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Now the payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Next to hit for the Clingstones, number 1. 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. Here's the left fielder, Noah Myers. Grounds this one to short. Oh, great stuff. Oh, and he came home with it. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind, but held tough, got the hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. On the ground, and that's just foul. Reyes measures 5'10", only 18 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. And it's strike 2. This one in the air to right. Mesa moving under it. Gets there, got it. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Austin Over now at the plate.
Runner, yes,
Kick the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Oh, safe. So digging in, Alexander Reyes, 1 for 2.
Alexander Reyes.
Foul ball there. That one's sought to left field.
Come on, ball, get up, get out.
And it's gone. It just got out of here. Second of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3. It's pouring down rain, but he didn't lose his focus. He put a nice swing on that pitch for the home run. On the ground, left side, 6. Over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
The batter, number 7. Designated
Reyes steps in, trying to trim the deficit. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Finish him. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swing and a rocket. Pretty deep. And you can't forget it. It's another long ball in this game. Third home run of the season. His second of the night. And just like that, they're within a run. It's 7-6. That swing really changes the tenor of this ball game. You can feel the energy shifting in both dugouts. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. Bottom of the 7th, Will Simpson getting ready to hit. The 2-2. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Uh-oh, throws going to third. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. 2 down and a runner at second base. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Brewer Hicklin. Swings and jolts one to left. This one's back there. Out of here. It just clears the wall. Alexander Reyes, the next to hit. Fly ball out to left field. Myers gets under it, and that'll do it. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. Alexander Reyes, fresh off an So up next, Alexander Reyes, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. That one is back there, and it's gone! Wastes no time on this one. 4th home run of the season. Runner at first, 1 away. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. An absolutely titanic shot. Home run number 5 on the season. 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Just an impressive show of power from him in this ballgame. He is a menace in the batter's box. Now up, Alexander Reyes. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Foul ball there. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. This one is labeled. And makes the catch. Runner tags from 3rd. That's a sacrifice fly as he crosses the plate. And it's an 8-run lead. Reyes leading off the inning with a lead. Looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. Ground ball to 3rd. Handles. Whips it to 1st. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Reyes digs in now, playing with the lead. That one out to right. And it drops in. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Drew Compton. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's a... Here's the catcher, Tatum Levins. Carrasco is just 1 strike away. In the air out to right. This one carrying. And that'll do it. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Alexander Reyes, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Alexander Reyes, coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs. A swing and a miss. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and it's off the wall. Lead runner hits 2nd and heads for 3rd. Lead runner holds at 3rd, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That's 2 straight extra base hits for these guys. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Drew Compton.
Hey, keep it going, punch up for us.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 away as the run scores from third. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Logan Braunschweig.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
This one is labeled way deep, and it's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Don't always want to see young hitters going down after a changeup low and out of the zone, but he had his eyes in the right spot. That allowed him to stay on it and golf it out. First and second, 2 down.
No one better up there. Here we go.
In the air to the right, Mesa has a beat on it. Gets there, got it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Next up for the Biscuits, Victor Mesa Jr. 2-1 now. On the ground, right side. Acrobatic throw for 1. Over to first, but not in time.
Now batting, third base.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled hard the other way. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. And 2, and the delivery. Smash to the left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Batting order turns over. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Noah Myers. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Ground ball to short. And it's through for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That one is absolutely pummeled. Does it have the distance? And that one's getting out of here. Made them pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Alexander Reyes getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ballgame. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning after they... And now the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Bounces this one to first. Goes to second for 1. But safe at first, it's the fielder's choice.
Now batting, third baseman number 2.
Digging in for the Biscuits, Jalen Battles. Sears is just 1 strike away.
3.
Got it. That'll end the evening's action. The Klingstones used 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Alexander Reyes is getting ready to go. He's showing signs. Now Now at the plate, Alexander Reyes. Homered last night, added another hit as well. 0-1. Here's a pop-up. Levens under it. 2 away. So 2 down. Reyes now at the plate. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. This one lifted to center field. And that's that. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Xavier Isaac. On the ground to first. To second, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Runner at first, 1 away. This broadcast is sponsored by Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms, innovators in genetic technology. If you want an alpaca that can change colors while leaping 7 feet in the air, you need to call Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms. Right through there for a strike. And before the 0-2 pitch, he asks for time. Kicks and delivers. He swings and drives this one to deep left. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. I'm looking over at the third base coach. You have to think the plan was to send the runner all the way around from first. Instead, they've got second and third now. So digging in, Logan Braunschweig.
Hey, keep it going. Easy right now. Finish him.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Come on, down, down, down.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 out and 2 on. Douglas Glaude digs in now. In the dirt, but kept it close. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. One and one. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. Smart heads-up defensive play there. He knew he couldn't get the runner at home, so instead went to third and cut the runner down there. Nice job. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Uh-oh, that's the wrong base. It goes to third. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. And now the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. 1 for 3. Can't come up with it. To second for 1. That is a terrific double play. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. Next up for the Biscuits, Noah Myers.
Here we go, Noah. Look out for the double play.
High fly ball to right field. Workinger in position. Reyes up now looking to drive in a run. A hit here could change the narrative of this one.
Look good. No one better. Here we go.
and that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. Nice grab to first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff hitter. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. The winning run on second base. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming around third. And the Biscuits walk this one off. They win it in 12. One down. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Alexander Reyes. This one in the air to right. Overn on the move to the alley. And makes the catch.
Batting third.
And now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Swing and a drive. That's back. And it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 7th homer of the year. Digging in for the Biscuits, number 11. And 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Reyes stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 away now. 1 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Austin Overn. Bouncer to the right side. Tavares. Spin throw, that's 1. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Gregory Barrios. The batter.
Now it's the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the 2nd inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. Foul ball there. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. And a big swing and a miss. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Now back.
No outs. Runner at first. And here is Brock Jones. And the 0-1 now. This one chopped on the ground. Slings to second. Reyes digging in now, trying to make something out of nothing with 2 outs. Bash down the right side, but foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Overn settles under this one. Gets there, got it. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Ground ball, right side, Compton. Steps on the bag, ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Alexander Reyes will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a base hit right there.
Pick it up, pick it up.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Drew Compton. Next one's popped in the air into right. Mesa coming on and makes the catch. One away, runners at first and third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alexander Reyes went deep in last night's ball game. Swings and jolts one to left. It's got a chance. This one is gone. It just got out of here. 8th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next up for the Biscuits, runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now the tying run is into scoring position. On to the next inning, digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Alexander Reyes. That one catches the zone. And the pitch. On the ground to third, Simpson. And now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Now back, the first baseman, number 33, Drew Compton.
One down. And now, Mac Horvath. 2-2, here's the pitch. Here's a grounder up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely. I'm impressed with his effort on that play, making the throw from the ground, but the runner was busting it off the line, and he beat the throw. Good hustle, good fundamentals all the way around. Reyes steps in with the stakes a little higher after last inning. Looking to get something going here for this offense. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Drew Compton.
33, Drew Compton.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Swing lifted to left field. Myers moving under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. It's in the dirt and kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground.
All right, he's up. You're up. You're up.
Play made. That ends the inning. One down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alexander Reyes. He's already homered in this ballgame. Fly ball, right field. And there are 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Drew Compton. Selesky is just 1 strike away. Here's a fly to center. Overn drifting towards this one. And that will do it. Reyes played great despite the team loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real, real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo is vocalist maestro. This fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas. Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangstar. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now. De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will. A legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants. I'm Bill Parcells.
Alexander Reyes, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Columbus Clingstones. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
At shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Bases loaded and nobody out, so the hitter is turning the screws on the pitcher. Make him beat you, or wait for him to serve up a meatball. And it's strike 2. Reyes, now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run's in, headed for the plate. He's safe, they clear the bases. And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Drew Compton. 2-2, here's the pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. Lined, and that's a base knock.
Score, come on, score!
Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next, Logan Braunschweig.
Hey, hit you right here. Let's go, kid.
In the air to left. Racing over to make the catch. One out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Chadwick Trump.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and a slow roller. Quickly to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And now the first baseman, Mike Bovee. 2-2, and the pitch. Can't come up with it. Throw to first.
You're out!
Good job to stay with it there for the second out. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Alexander Reyes. Smash to the left side. The throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the next batter, Mike Bovee. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first.
The batter, the center fielder.
Strike 2. Left field. And that's that. We go to the top of the 7th. Cooper Pratt now at the plate. Up the middle. Oh, and he came home with it. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Reyes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And that extends the inning. Now, Drew Compton. Popped up. And that's the end of the inning. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brock Wilkin. Line drive. And it's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the center fielder, Greg Jones. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Reyes had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
We can't lose, we take your first place. They wanna do it like me. I know that they try. They wanna do it like me.
Alexander Reyes, currently on it. Now at the plate, Alexander Reyes. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Boasts a 10-game hitting streak. Strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. 9th homer of the year. And here is Matthew Wood. 3-2 now. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Whips it to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Welcome back. The Clingstones at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop, Alexander Reyes.
And it's crushed to deep left. Should be extra bases. Now he turns for second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Drew Compton. And ball 4.
Take your base.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Logan Braunschweig. Right through there for the strikeout. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Here we go. No one betting.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-6. 1 away and a runner at first. Now at the dish, Deshaun Brown. Ground ball to short, Reyes. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
The batter now, Alexander Reyes. Already a homer for him in this one. That's a base hit, and that's into the corner. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. In safely with a double, second of the day. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Payoff pitch. Grounder to second.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
That's out number 2. Next up, the designated hitter, Logan Braunschweig. At the belt, kicks and delivers. And ball 4.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. So digging in, Chadwick Trump. Grounder to short. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Alexander Reyes. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. And that one fouled off.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
Late swing, fouled off. Runner at first, nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Now here's the 0-2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a grounder up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Roundabout way of getting a double play, but they'll take it. Not often easy. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Collects it. And that's the ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.